pal. Long time no see. Yo, what's going on, Kingdom Hearts people? So what we have is a pretty big update in regards to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I'm gonna be checking it out because we all know low-key Kingdom Hearts Union Cross always driving people crazy with something. Translations provided by Everglow. So without further ado, let's check it out over here. No, please don't do anything crazy. 5 years ago. What? Oh no! Yeah, I think we did see this screenshot of the Masters of Masters and Lushu. Back when I was a boy. What? No, don't do this to me. That's my reaction. What? Even I was a child once. Alright. Right. I'm like picturing them talking in their voices. When I was a boy, the Keyblade War had begun. Ooh, wait, what? Hold on, wait, what? Go back. There's another one? What? How many freaking wars are we having? Whoa, this kind of blew my mind. The light and the... What? What? My brain's still on there's another war. Other Keyblade wields besides UMass? Well, I'm assuming, yeah, right? It's not out of the question for there to be others besides me. Didn't he make the Keyblades specifically for the war? Were there the same monsters as there are now? Yeah, no, I have so many questions I gotta ask you right now, bro. What? If you ask if the darkness they thought was comprised of monsters, maybe so. They look the same as us, so it's a bit different from now? I'm not saying they were human. Nah. Ever since they appeared in the form, the Keyblade War continued on. Are they talking about, like, Heartless? Or Nobodies? Bro, Nomura, what are you doing? The fight against the darkness that started back then hasn't stopped for one moment. Wow. What's coming up is not the start of the Keyblade War? In fact, this might be what finally ends it. Is this his goal to finally end it? No, but this man's like basically sprot about this Keyblade War against all the foretellers. The darkness changes forms, that's why it can hide inside of humans. If they pull a Naruto Kaguya thing, that's the reason why this Keyblade War has raged on endlessly. I'm so fascinated. Everything will disappear. And the Keyblade wielders who escape the world's borders will collect the light of this broken world. And so the world will be reborn again. Is ending and rebirth? You can't erase the world and its stories that are left in the hearts of children. Yo, that's Kyrie's grandma thing! As long as that is left in their hearts, this world can be reborn. And in the same way, we can't erase darkness. True, you can't have light without darkness. But we can take a temporary break from the war. Oh my god, bro! I know I'm tired. I want to rest soon, too. From being a bystander, at least? You want to rest? That's a lot. No pressure. That's why I told Ava to gather the best of the best. Alright. The starting point as X, they're training in Unchained and the real thing in Union Cross to become very important cornerstones for the rebirth of this world. Cornerstones? Why does that sound familiar? The Cornerstones. They'll be able to return to this world after its rebirth using the world borders, right? For all of them. Alright, we got your squad in here. Alright, I guess we're out of the Wreck-It Ralph world. I just skipped straight to this. Perfect timing. According to my calculations, Ephemera just got back from the newly connected world. And I was just telling Ven to go call you and Loriam up here. Alright, I'm sorry if I'm reading this, but I'm just... I heard the situation from Scold. Did you figure out what the cause of the anomaly earlier? Daybreak Town that we exist in right now. It was copied into data before the start of the Keyblade War. Okay, yeah, so they're in a data world, right? But by using digital borders, the worlds are still connected, which is why we can come and go. However, that's because they're just data worlds. Right. We are still connected to those worlds only because they're made of data. But a new world was connected to this real world. It was forced to. The Wreck-It Ralph world? I was chasing after those figures in Blackish with my friends, and we checked that world. But the enemies from this world started appearing in as well for some reason. Did the figure in black guide them there? Whoa! We also saw the foreteller's noise at the round table. Oh, wait. Okay. I was thinking of something else for a second. Noise? Wait! Are they talking about Shibuya? The world ends with you noise? Bro, my brain. Foreteller's noise that Ben and Scold saw, as well as Loriam's sister. I had thought that we were in the real Daybreak Town, but it seems like this must be a data world too. Okay. This is the real Daybreak, isn't it? Huh? Ben's like, what? Surprise Pikachu face? We can't get back even if we try, so maybe... Uh-oh! I checked the usual process to see if we could go back. But maybe, if I researched a bit more, I might be able to find something. For what? I'm sure this is someone else's plan. I don't know their motive, but it seems like this data world was forced to divide itself from the real world. I don't even know if there's a reason in the first place. That's and this might just be the result of some other goal. Loriam's all about these cages. Hmm. We don't know for sure if Master Ava even knew about all of this. Who could have made this program? Bro, don't tell me it was Demix. I think I said it before, didn't I? I'm going to become a virus that rewrites this program. Your man's on that mission. Where you going? I'm going ahead back to my room. This guy, man's got a room? I got nothing. I thought you were supposed to be the brain. Wait, is that the real Book of Prophecies? Okay, so yeah, that just happened. As per usual, in the more Kingdom Hearts status anything, it always leaves you with a what's going on over here. So a few things that obviously I kind of got over here. Number one, this Keyblade War thing has been going on a lot longer than we thought. There was a Keyblade War even since when the Masters of Masters was a kid. So yo, this thing just keeps on going, and it looks like the Masters of Masters is getting a bit tired and might actually kind of want to be putting an end to this. So all this time we've been thinking that the Masters of Masters like this kind of like sick twisted dude, you know, he's basically the one that kind of started the Keyblade War, putting, you know, ideals into people's minds, and basically saying there's a traitor, when in reality there was really no traitor. It was just the guy kind of planting seeds on everyone. Basically the moral of that story for back cover was, don't keep secrets, tell your friends what's going on, and you know, bad things won't happen over here. But the man has a plan over here. It's interesting, like, you know, clearly there must have been other Keyblade wielders aside from him, but it's funny because he says that he doesn't exactly have a Masters of himself, because I was thinking, well, maybe the Masters of Masters has a master and he's trying to, like, you know, fulfill that master's dream by, you know, putting an end to this Keyblade War, but he said there was no Masters of Masters. So this is pretty interesting stuff. Maybe this is why he's so fixated with Kingdom Hearts. Maybe Kingdom Hearts is actually legit the whole thing to stop the Keyblade War. I mean, I know they technically summoned it during, you know, Ava and Era's time, but I guess maybe it ultimately didn't work out or whatever. Although one thing is that from that Keyblade War, we never actually saw the Kai Blade Forge, you know, the Keyblade, whatever. The really awesome Keyblade that we never got to use at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Can you believe that, bro? I really wanted to use that Keyblade. So, I mean, that's one big thing. This Keyblade War has been going on for a lot longer than we thought. And the Masters of Masters mentioned how, like, you know, it wasn't always about, like, you know, Keyblade striking. There was always light versus darkness, and this darkness had this, like, humanoid type of form. I'm wondering, is it like a new form of Heartless or Nobodies? One thing that I'm kind of thinking over here, and I know a lot of people are thinking about this too, is that what if Sora is the Masters of Masters? And honestly, I was kind of thinking that for a while too. Maybe the Masters of Masters is like from the future, or a different timeline where, like, you know, in his world, Kyrie and everybody got smoked and he wasn't able to save them, so now he's trying to do this thing. Well, because, I mean, that would kind of fit the bill, because, you know, Sora was a kid and he saw these humanoid monsters, which would kind of match the description of Heartlesses and Nobodies. But, I mean, I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there here. I'm just purely speculating, spitting my mind on what I just witnessed over here. Sora being the Master of the Masters, I mean, it's kind of an obvious thing that might happen. Hey, with this series, I don't know. It could happen, it might not happen. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not a bad idea. We'll just have to wait and see, but it's interesting to see this type of perspective from the Masters of Masters, who we've known to be a really cunning guy and basically setting the stage for everything. But maybe the man actually has a real goal in this. Maybe he actually wants to stop this Keyblade War and put an end to this. And it's funny, you know, so it looks like him and Kyrie's grandma know the full-fledged story. Light in children's heart will restore the world, this and that. And, you know, that's why he's like, okay, that's why I need Ava to pick these specific people over here. So moving on to number 2, the squad finally knows that they are in a data version of Daybreak Town, which we've known for a while now, but now they know. Now the question, of course, is, you know, how do we get out of here? And that will ultimately answer the question for many of us is, you know, what happened to all these characters? Why did Ventus lose his memory? Where is Scold now, and how did she end up with, like, you know, Ansem the Wise, Subject X? It hasn't really been confirmed, but I'm, like, basically 100% sure it is confirmed. What happened to Ephemerida? Why did he die? Did he pull, like, a Sora thing to, like, like world jump, and he ended up, becoming that for the Dark Inferno at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Wow, a lot of crazy things are finally being unraveled. Another big thing that I noticed is that at the end of this scene, we did see Brain with the book, and it looks like it's the Book of Prophecy. Now I'm thinking, wait a minute, is that the legit Book of Prophecies over here, like the real one? Because I'm pretty sure all the other ones got like a green copy, which is like, just a copy of the Book of Prophecies. And if I do remember correctly, Ava was instructed to give one of the leaders an actual legit copy of the Book of Prophecies. If my memory serves me correctly, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that over here. But if that's the case, that means Brain was actually chosen by Ava to be a Dandelion leader, and that still leaves the ultimate question. Who killed Strelitzia? All signs are pointing at Ventus. He has the missing 8 Keyblade, which is a Keyblade comprised and used heavily focused on dark/reverse metals. Now here's the thing, I will say this. Nomura made us think that, oh, Lorianne was the killer, but clearly not. Now Nomura was saying, oh, look, Brain is the killer, but it's looking like it's not. So all fingers are pointing at Ventus, but this could just be to throw us off completely. Could be somebody completely different. Maybe it's this darkness thing that, the Masters of Master was saying. We know there is a being known as Darkness that talked to Maleficent before about time travel. So, who really knows what's going on over here? This story's getting crazy. But I think the third really important thing that we got out of this is that they mentioned the word noise. Now, if you've played The World Ends With You, noises are essentially the basic bad guys that you fight throughout the entire story. Like, in Kingdom Hearts, the basic enemies that you fight are the Heartless and the Nobodies. In The World Ends With You, those enemies are called noises. And, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora is in this Shibuya-like world, which Nomura did say isn't the real Shibuya, but it's somewhat kind of like it over here. Nomura's making his own little Nomura cinematic universe over here. You got Zora with the Final Fantasy stuff, you've got Kingdom Hearts, and now you've got The World Ends With You. It's all coming together over here, but wow, this was a pretty big update and pretty big game changer. Once again, the big 3 things I think that we actually kind of got out of this is, number 1, this Keyblade War has been going on for a really long time, ever since the Masters of Masters was a kid. Number 2, the Dandelion leaders finally know that they are in a data world and in need of escape. And number 3, just a bunch of stuff that I was rambling on about, the noise, who really killed Strelitzia, Brain with the Book of Prophecies. Man, I've been talking a lot. I need to breathe over here. But that's what Kingdom Hearts does to you, man. It starts riling up your brain. Yeah, and also the reason why the data worlds are accessible or whatever is because they were able to make a copy of them, so that's why they can enter those worlds. And so guys, what I want to know in the comment section below is, hey, what did you think about this big update? Is there anything here that you think I missed that I didn't really talk about? What did you get out of all of this? What are your theories, your predictions? I need to sit down, take a breather, and just process all of this. And of course, these videos are going to be coming up because this is pretty big. Nomura did say he finished all the scripts for Union Cross, so now it's just a matter of time till we get all those big updates. And things are looking good. I'm telling you, they have to make a remastered version of this game for the PS4, PS5, whatever. This game and the Kingdom Hearts 3 graphics, what is it called? Unreal Engine or whatever. Think of Dragon Ball Xenoverse kind of, but basically like this. We have our characters, choose male, female, customize the hair. Oh my god, it'd be absolutely fantastic. And we get all these Disney worlds and the beautiful Kingdom Hearts 3 graphics. Bro, I'm telling you, it's a cap. It'd be amazing. So guys, leave all your comments in the comment section below. If you like the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, as that really helps me out. You aren't already, can follow me on Twitter. Same thing as my YouTube channel, which is Ed the Wiz. I'm also on Instagram, which is MattSwag12345, where I post all the good stuff. So until next time, my dudes, I'm gonna go ahead and say bye, pal. We'll see you soon. Oh my, crazy stuff. I need to chill. I need to chill. I know I talk fast.